What's going on, Swoosh fam? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the Great Ocean Road Trip. This is going to be a Great Ocean Road Trip recap. The road trip is finished and I want to show you some stats and talk a little bit about the gear that I brought along the trip. Timothy has left back to Belgium, so he can't be here. I'm actually leaving myself tomorrow evening back to Belgium. It's going to be very exciting, but that's a whole other story. Yeah, this video is going to be about gear and stats. So without further ado, here we go. Little in between, just something little to mention first. A massive thank you to Lexus Australia for providing us with a Lexus SUV, the NX. You would have seen it in the vlogs. This is not a paid ad. It was just a really fun collaboration, and a big thank you for that. Let's talk about distance. We actually took that car on 2,400 kilometers return. So we did Sydney, we drove along the coast, Malua Bay, Hymes Beach, all that stuff. We drove it all the way to Melbourne. Then from Melbourne, we drove it to Torquay, started the Great Ocean Road to Warrnambool, then back to Melbourne for some partying, and then from Melbourne to Laurel Hill, back to Sydney. So that's 2,400 kilometers approximately. On the trip, I took 4,760 photos, pretty much all on the 1DX Mark II that I'm filming myself with right now. I shot 2,474 video clips. That's a combination of the cinematics, the 4K stuff, the video blogs, and everything in between. Also some iPhone footage, obviously. Pretty much all shot on the 1DX Mark II, but we'll talk more about gear later. With those video clips, I made 13 vlogs, I made one cinematic trailer. I'm gonna make one big cinematic edit instead of separate ones because I won't have time for all the separate ones, but the big one's gonna be worth it. You just trust me. I'm actually editing it today and over the next couple of days and on the plane to Belgium. I took 3 cameras in total, more about the gear later, as I said. One drone. I shot in total 765 gigabytes of data, backed that up on 2 hard drives, was editing on 1 laptop on the road. Forgot to mention, from the 4,760 photos, 2,001 photos were time lapses. And from those 2,000 time lapse photos, I only shot 4 sequences, which is way less than usual. Usually I go all out, but because for time lapse you need to stay static, you need to stay at the same spot, and with someone that's not a photographer like Timothy, it's quite hard to do that. So less time lapses, but more cinematic clips and more Timothy walking. Now for the gear that I brought the, oops, don't want to mess anything up. I brought the Think Tank Heli pack, which, as you may know, is my favorite backpack so far. It carries the drone, which is the beautiful, whoops, beautiful Phantom 4 Pro, which is such a great tool to have in your video arsenal because you pretty much, you can shoot everything on a drone. It's so easy. In like 10 minutes, you have photos, videos, and all the cinematics and stuff, and it's just good stuff. So everything in this bag. I brought an iPad Mini 4 to fly with, 2 extra batteries, of course the remote, then the 1DX Mark II that I'm shooting on now, and then not this lens, but this camera, 5D3. And then lens-wise, I brought the 24mm that I'm filming on now. Look at that shallow depth of field. Where's the other lens? It's got to be around here somewhere. Hold on. Other lenses I brought, the 40mm 2.8. Actually didn't end up using it that much. Neither did I use the 50 1.8. What else did I bring? Yes, a Format High-Tech 10-stop screw-in filter. Didn't bring this lens, but I brought a similar one, the 7200 f4, which is a powerful little zoom lens. I don't think I used it once, so that's a bit of a shame, bit of a waste. I took 2 of these remotes, the very expensive TC80N3 Canon intervalometer, and then the main lens I shot everything on is the 2470 f4. This paired with the circular polarizer that's currently on that lens that I'm shooting with, paired with the image stabilization and the custom picture profile by EOS HD called Chrome, is gold, or better, platinum, diamonds. I don't know what's better, but it is amazing. It makes everything look so good, and I don't color grade. And what you're looking at right now is straight out of camera. I haven't touched it. By the way, if I'm looking down, it's because I've got a screen here. It's how I make sure that stuff's in focus. It's Adamo Sherburne. I'll show you later. But yeah, 2470, shot everything at 100 frames a second pretty much for the vlogs, shot everything at 25 frames a second. For the motion blur, you get that nice little swoosh. That's how that works. And this lens, it's just so good. It's pretty lightweight, 77mm filter thread. It's got a macro function, so pretty much when you zoom in like this and then you flick this switch here, boom, you go into macro mode, and then you can get extremely close focusing, and all that makes this lens an absolute beast. If I had to choose, if I had to choose one lens for the rest of my life, it'd probably be this one. Unfortunately, I've got a tiny scratch and some dust in there, so maybe I should get that serviced. I'm not sure. Then I brought some memory cards. You can never have enough memory cards. I use a mix. I got SanDisks, I got Lexars, I got Gobies, I got everything. What else? A little blower. One extra battery. That's the beauty of the 1DX2. I shot the whole trip on 2 batteries, and you charge them every now and then. But I can shoot a full day on one of these. Yes, they're $260, but boy oh boy, they are great. All the Sony fam, you don't know what you're missing when a camera runs all day and all night. And then some extra batteries for the other stuff. Took this off recently because I was flying it on the glide cam, and then straps are really annoying. What else? Yeah, chargers. I got one of these chargers. That's a really nice thing. It's a Watson. I bought it off B&H online. That's a dual battery charger for the 5D. Barely use that camera, so that was a bit of a waste to bring in. And then this is the charger for the 1DX. 2 batteries, and it calibrates the batteries and all that as well, so that's pretty sweet. And yes, oh yeah, the hard drives. I used some cheap hard drives this time, which is really annoying. They're 1 terabyte, so 2 terabytes total. Backup every night, separate locations. But I wish I brought my SSD, but that was still full of other footage. Working on an SSD is just life-changing. Once you go solid state, you can never go back. Seriously, it's so fast. What else did I bring? Some headphones. I brought this thing. Oh yeah, of course, the microphone. Boom, back in focus. This is the Rode Video Micro, which is non-powered, so it just plugs on top of the camera in the hot shoe, and then this plugs into the mic port, which is really good. Come on, focus, baby. And then this thing, and also that one. I barely used it because vlogging. I've learned how to vlog on the 1DX, just palm it in the hand like this and then hold it like that. It's quite funny. And then, of course, tripods. Brought my Manfrotto bag, and in that I had 2 tripods. I had the carbon fiber B3, which is quite pricey, but it's so lightweight, and it actually, hold on, let me show you. It folds like so. It makes it really small if you fold it inside, like so. So that's pretty good. Actually fits in most backpacks. And then I brought my brand new, what's the model? It's the 190 carbon fiber with the twist lock legs. So pretty much in one full twist, you lock them and open it up with the new ball head on there. And then a rain jacket, just in case. And then yeah, all the camping gear and stuff, you saw that in the vlogs, hopefully. If not, go on my channel and check out the vlogs. But yeah, that's pretty much all the gear that I brought on the trip, and some of the stats. Oh, sorry, almost forgot. I also brought this, the GoPro Hero 5, with this clamp that I didn't use at all, but I did use this, and I also used this little car mount, or suction cup mount, I guess. I used that to put it on the car. Check out my video about the GoPro Hero 5. A lot of mixed feelings still, and I still don't know how to shoot with it. I used it on the jet boat vlog, and all the footage was just a bit weird, so still not sure how I feel about the GoPro Hero 5. Man, it's hot. Sydney is like crazy hot and humid these days. Quite annoying. Yeah, turn on post notifications. For real, actually. I do believe in it, and I'm gonna make a separate video about post notifications and why you should turn them on. But yeah, pretty much that was a little Great Ocean Road Trip recap. I'm now gonna go back to the edit of the big cinematic video. That's why I gotta turn on post notifications so you know when it's gonna go live. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. As always, I try to reply. For as long as I can, I will keep replying until the channel grows too big, which isn't gonna happen. By the way, I just realized I hit 15,000 subscribers yesterday, or this morning, or last night. So exciting. It's a mini milestone. It's not something, it's not 25 or 50 or 100, but every 1,000 is every one subscriber is great to get, and it's just so much fun being able to share with you what I do for a living and for fun as well, and to have people being actually interested in that and engaged and seeing the views go up and the subscribers go up and the comments go up. It's just, yeah, can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm bad with endings, just casually like this. I'm just gonna end it here. Again, thank you so much for watching. Check out the road trip playlist. It's somewhere on my channel as well. And I will see you tomorrow. I almost forgot it. So this is the Atomos Shogun. Here's my little list of stats that I used. This is another Manfrotto carbon fiber video tripod with the head like that. It's got the 1DX mounted on it. Got a little light here. HDMI cable from the Shogun. So this is purely for framing and so I know what's in focus and stuff. Then HDMI cable goes into the camera. It records straight on the card. This little cable here is the Rode Link Filmmaker kit, and I'm also wearing, yep, right there, you can see that, and I've got that here. So it's actually wireless audio, it sends it straight to the camera. The Shogun is mounted on this, what do you call it, magic clamp? I think this is a magic arm, a Manfrotto magic arm, and this is some sort of magic clamp, or maybe it's not magic, I don't know. Shogun is powered by this thing. That's my power brick. Oh, forgot to talk about that, but you've seen it in previous videos. This thing is a crucial accessory for traveling. 2 high power USB ports and 4 other ports. Plugs into one normal one. You would have known. You've seen these guys, eh? And yeah, nah, that's pretty much the little filming setup. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you on the next video.